This was a catastrophic failure. Worse than in 2014 because Rodgers was not healthy in 2014. You played in Seattle in 2014. And the Seahawks were the number 1 seed, a team that had already beaten the crap out of the Packers in the regular season that year. The Packers were the best team. They played all season to have this game at home, to be in this position, to get these players back, and they played scared. After the opening drive, when they marched down the field, brilliantly mixing run and pass, Matt LaFleur was absolutely magnificent on the opening drive. On the second drive, they're coming down the field. It looks like they're about to make it 14-0. Mercedes Lewis fumbles. Now the Vikings, seems like it. The 49ers aren't able to do anything with it. But it didn't matter. It knocked them out of rhythm. And from there, they played scared. Aaron Rodgers played scared. Matt LaFleur coached scared. And dear God, the special teams. I mean, in a game that you lose by 3, you give up 3 points on a blocked field goal after Aaron Rodgers and Aaron Jones combined for an unbelievable play. End of the half, San Francisco thinks they're going to get the ball back. They call timeout. Rodgers manufactures something out of nothing. 75-yard catch and run by Aaron Jones to set up a field goal that would have made it a 10-3 game. Or was it 10-0? And it gets blocked. 49ers come out. It was. 49ers come out. They get the field goal. The Packers, leading 10-3, get a punt blocked. A punt blocked. Turns into a touchdown. It is 10-10. The Packers, they get the ball back. They could do nothing. Every criticism of Aaron Rodgers and Matt LaFleur that you want to level at them right now is fair. Because the expectations were too high for it to go out like this, to go out against the 6th seed. This is embarrassing. This is franchise altering. Because if it's not this team, with Jaire Alexander coming back and Za'Darius Smith coming back, and maybe if you win this game, David Bakhtiari coming back next week. If it's not this team, what team is it going to be? This was the team in the last dance, and the team that now could look fundamentally different next year. And the questions are going to start immediately about the future of Aaron Rodgers, about the future of this franchise, about the future of Davante Adams. We're pretty sure we know what the future of Maurice Drayton is. He got. And that decision goes back to last year when Matt LaFleur, who has been excellent at putting together a staff. Nathaniel Hackett is now a head coaching candidate and a deserved one. Joe Barry came in and improved this defense. This defense played well enough to win this football game. I mean, the 49ers had negative yards in the first quarter. This was a dominating defensive performance by the Green Bay Packers. They allowed 6 points in this game. You allow 6 points at home in a playoff game with Aaron Rodgers, you should win by 20. You should win by 30. This is an institutional failure. Matt LaFleur coached scared in this football game. And Aaron Rodgers played scared. He did not play well in this game at all. Open receivers, missing them. Now, the only receiver that they targeted in the game through 3 quarters was Davante Adams. Now, Davante Adams is the best receiver in the league. He had 9 catches for 90 yards. You can't live that way. You have to have something schemed up. There has to be something else. Where were the RPOs that they lived on all season? This was one of the heaviest RPO teams all year. You go to that 2x1, 2x2 or 3x1 stack, and you either give the inside zone or you throw the bubble. Did they throw that once? Did they throw it once? They wanted everything down the field. They wanted to attack this team vertically, which I get. I said it on the show. They're going to be able to attack this team down the field. But once it's not working, and once your pass protection is having issues, you have to be able to adjust. And Green Bay just didn't. They just didn't. And I don't know how much of that is Matt LaFleur. I don't know how much of that is Aaron Rodgers. But for the Aaron Rodgers season, he's going to win the MVP. And as a 1 seed now, twice in the divisional round, he will have gone one and done. Peyton Manning stuff. Peyton Manning, though, has 2 Super Bowls. Aaron Rodgers cannot go into this offseason going, this team didn't do enough for me. Because Aaron Rodgers did not do enough in this game. You're the MVP. You're the highest paid player on this team. You're one of the highest paid players in the league. You wanted a new deal because you won the MVP to reflect that money. You cannot lose at home to Jimmy Garoppolo. Cannot happen. And so every criticism that you want to level at Aaron Rodgers about being a choke artist in the playoffs, about being a fraud in the postseason, being a choke artist and a loser for not winning more. I don't believe quarterback or wins are a quarterback stat. But all of those criticisms right now, how do you counter them? Because before the answer was the defense. But the Packers have never had a more talented team in the Aaron Rodgers era. That 2010 team was not this good, not this talented. It doesn't all fall on the shoulders of Aaron Rodgers, of course. But enough of it does that all of those criticisms, all the talking heads tomorrow and on Monday, when they criticize Aaron Rodgers for his performance in this football game, they will be right. They will be right. 20 of 29 for 225. Didn't throw a pick, didn't throw a touchdown. The Packers outgained the 49ers. Out first downed the 49ers. Outpassed the 49ers. Outpossessed the 49ers. They outplayed, if you just take offense, defense, outplayed the 49ers, special teamed, doomed them. And that's not Aaron Rodgers' fault. It's not Aaron Rodgers' fault that the field goal got blocked. He made the play to Aaron Jones to set up the field goal. It's not Aaron Rodgers' fault that you have a punt get blocked for a touchdown, a field goal get blocked. That's not his fault. But it is on him. No quick passes, no rhythm passing game, no RPOs. You're in those huddles with Matt LaFleur. You have sway in all of this. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. And there's just no excuse for it. There's no excuse for it. If you're the Packers defense, if you're Joe Barry, if you're Eric Stokes, if you're Devondre Campbell, if you're Kenny, Rashawn Gary played the game of his life. 2.5 sacks, the 4th down stop. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They went 3 and out on 6 straight possessions. The only 2 other times they did that this season, a loss to the Saints, a loss to the Chiefs. By the way, Jordan Love was a quarterback in one of those games. What do you even say at this point?